Hello and welcome to Hello Heroes, the show that reminds you that if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. And boy, do I have haters. Today, I'm joined by the Gamepress tier list guys, Cecil.
Oh, hey, yes, that's me.
And Solunare.
Hey there.
And before we start, I just want to give a quick shout out to the real MVP of Hello Heroes, time zones.
Yeah, we are making history here because we've got someone in the UK, someone in Australia, no guesses as to who that is, mate, and then someone in America. Yeah, I missed my chance to say, "G'day, mate," when it first started, so
You had to throw the mate in there, just for added effect.
That's how they know. Oh. So before we get into anything too fun, I always want to be boring and talk about our last summons. Who wants to go first?
You can take this one, Cess. This is all you.
Alright, okay, so as we all know, the Path of Radiance banner, V2, not the actual, I should rephrase that, the Crimean banner, and I love Nephany. She's one of my favorite units. My Discord picture is Nephany. My Reddit thing is of Nephany. All I want in my life is a Nephany. So I'm a free-to-play player, 430 orbs. I start pulling. 3 Oscars, no Nephany. Got about 100 orbs left. Keep pulling. 2 more Oscars. And right when it got darkest, that Nephany came home and it was beautiful.
How can you live with that, dude? If that happened to me...
I'm not gonna lie. After that 5th Oscar,
Wait, 5? I think it said 3! Wow!
No, I pulled 2 more before I pulled Nephany. After the 5th Oscar, I lost hope.
I can't do that, dude. That's too much.
I did. Yeah. What about you, Lina?
I mean, very similar situation, but with a less sweet ending. So I take a look at my recently obtained heroes, and I see 2 Alencias, real nice. You know, I saw her stats, and she's one of my favorite characters from the Tellius games, and I was like, I need her. There's no, I can't go on if I don't have Alencia. And then I was like, yeah, you know, blue looks pretty good. I'll try and get Nephany, because she's one of my favorite characters too. I've got 1 Oscar here, another one there, and yep, that's 3. That's 3 Oscars. Nephany doesn't exist. I'm convinced.
Oh my gosh, you guys got played.
Full disclosure though, I did pull 2 Alencias, one of them being an attack.
Oh, of course
Alencia,
it was.
Which I'm very happy about. And I finally pulled Ike, Red Ike, after spending 600 orbs on banners with him and pulling nothing. I pulled him off banner. I think,
yeah, to us, I think both of our stories of Ike are just awful. Hundreds and hundreds of orbs.
The less said about him, the better. What about you, Frobro?
See, no, because I'm screwed right now. I'm thinking about trying to summon Ike, but after hearing you guys talk, I'm 100% not going to.
It's a bait banner. It's always a bait banner. Hero Fest 3 is coming.
I don't have a 40% unit in the Tempest Trials, and I've never done Tempest Trials without having one, so I'm pretty sure I'm about to be screwed.
I mean, think about how many orbs you have. Do you think you can get him in that number?
Oh, definitely. I got like 540 orbs right now, and I don't even have all the chain challenges done. So I could definitely go for it, but after hearing you guys talking about it, nah, dog.
I mean, we did get a lot of 5 stars though. It's not like we weren't pulling 5 stars. It's we weren't pulling the right 5 stars.
Like, in one sense, I can say only that I was lucky because I pulled, in 430 orbs, I pulled, I think 8 banner characters, which is really good in my opinion.
Yeah.
It just so happens that most of them were Oscar.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not you.
Yeah, if you want some encouragement for Ike, I got 3 Lilina, 1 Carol, 1 Corin, and a Sanaki before I got my first Ike, I think, way back when he first came out. So good luck, bro. May the odds be ever in your favour.
On that note, quick shout out to the guy who's been posting on Reddit those, like, you should know the odds spreadsheets with all the odds for pulling, because
yes,
I tell you
hands
what,
down.
It's so tempting, and then you see that and you're just like, okay, no, I'm not going to do it.
But apparently it didn't work on you, and you did it anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
I'm the one that looks at that picture of, like, you know, this guy with all of his Oscars and a picture of Brock.
Yeah.
I'm like, but what if the next one is Nephany?
I've got so many Oscars, I've been thinking about holding my own awards show. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Dude, it could be your first +10.
Yeah.
All right, moving along, I want to ask about the hierarchy of Gamepress. I'm sure that a good amount of the listeners here aren't entirely sure who runs Gamepress or what you guys are all about. So you guys want to talk to us about...
Yeah, do you want to take this one, Seth?
Yeah, alright. So basically, how to describe Gamepress. Gamepress is a site that provides user guides, information, that sort of thing for mobile games to people who play mobile games. So it got the company was started around about the same time Pokemon Go got big, and I believe that was their very first game, and they sort of just rode the wave, and now they've got, when I say they, I really mean we, I suppose. I think 5 different games?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as far as I know, Pokemon Go is the one that really made the site take off, and then they've branched out to other games from there. And we come into Fire Emblem.
Animal Crossing is one that I think we'll be covering as well when it comes out. The people that actually write content for Gamepress, it started with pretty much just Solunare and myself.
Yeah, we were the first two, I think.
So yeah, we joined about a week after the game launched, and I can't speak for Solunare, but I myself, how I basically got hired was that I wrote unit analysis, posted them to Reddit, and that's basically what I was hired to do for Gamepress. So I write this, the unit analyses. Used to do a lot more, but kind of not so many now, just because initially we were catching up on the initial huge amount of units that the game launched with.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that took us months. Yeah, so, but we've branched out, got more writers that do different things. Like, I'm sure most of you know who Chris is. Chris is working on a healer guide.
Yeah. Building.
I've also, the skill analyses, so if you click on a skill on the Gamepress site, you'll be given a little kind of what it does, pros and cons, when to use it, and I've been writing those up. That's been my latest big project. And also Tempest trial guides, although it's kind of getting to the point now where guides aren't that necessary, let's face it.
I mean, for the most part, we just try and think of what the average player might find useful. It's like, if there's enough demand, we'll do something.
Yeah, another thing I should probably mention, because I've seen a lot of people commenting this on Reddit, is people complaining about the format. It's optimized for mobile, so most of our traffic is mobile traffic, so that's why it's optimized for mobile. It'd be really nice, I agree, to have a button that's just like convert to PC mode or something, because I browse it obviously mostly on PC. But yeah, just thought I'd address that.
And if I wanted to say a bit about how I got involved in Gamepress, I doubt anyone will remember it, but way back when the game first came out, maybe 5 days in, I made a Reddit post saying like a comprehensive overview of Arena.
Ooh.
And it's pretty much like one of the, I know, it was one of the earlier posts sort of talking about like team building and here we go, a comprehensive overview of endgame team building. Mainly talking about Arena.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much just like here are some team examples, here's some good units, here's some breakdowns of Arena maps. And it took off pretty well. It got like 700 something.
Mine got like 400. I'm small fry. I did get a lot of positive comments on Reddit when I posted my sort of unit analyses. People were really happy to see that sort of content, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's the other thing. All of the feedback you guys give us is really useful, so please keep it up.
It's really nice to see that people appreciate what we do.
But yeah, I made that post. It took off pretty well. People were like, hey, this is good, or hey, you didn't mention this thing. I'm like, cool, I'll get on that. But then, check my inbox, and I get a message saying, we like what you did. How do you want to write for Gamepedia? Sorry, Gamepress, not Gamepedia. This is why it's confusing.
Both of them are GP, so you can't abbreviate in saying I write for GP. Oh wait, that could be.
Yeah. Look,
so annoying.
This is going to happen a lot. Forgive me.
Yeah.
I write for Gamepress. In case you didn't already know. In case you're 10 minutes into this podcast or however long it's been and that wasn't clear. But yeah, got a message from them. They were like, "We want you to write for us." That was cool.
Yeah, it's good. Like it's good work. It's good work, and we have a boss. That boss's name is Nick. I'm sure many of you wonder, like, who's the man pulling the strings in the shadows? It's this guy called Nick. He's really nice. He's a great boss. Not much to say about it.
Yeah, he's he's not as invested in the game as other people, but he runs all the site management stuff. So for the most part, we'll get in touch with him if we need him to tweak a bit of the website management.
Actually, I was talking to you guys earlier before we started recording, but I'm aware of Nick Gamepress's existence because I moderate our Pokemon Go, and I remember whenever the site took off when that game came out, or when that game came out. So even though I really didn't know until actually a couple of days ago that he was involved in this project you guys got running here, but I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Fire Emblem team is actually the biggest team.
Is it now?
I'm pretty sure.
I know the Pokemon Go one was bigger for a long time, but it wouldn't surprise me. We've got a lot of people in now.
Yeah. All up, I wouldn't say there's more than... How many people in Gamepress? I don't know. No more than 15?
Also, I see this question asked all the time. It's people asking, how do I get involved in Gamepress? We're not hiring, as far as I know. But if we are, we're going to pick from people who write analyses already. So, don't message us saying, like, hi, can I have a job? Because we'll probably say no, I'm sorry. But just, get involved in the community. Because that's what we love to see. That's how we all started.
Pretty much. Basically, yeah. I mean, there's so many writers now that if a piece of content, say for instance a unit analysis, we're all sort of like, who wants to write them? I want to write them. I fought tooth and nail. I screamed and fought tooth and nail to write Neffany's one.
Yeah, you did.
And Brave Ike.
It's funny, 'cause it's such a far cry from when the game came out, and it was like, right, we've got 120 unit pages that need writing, you can get on that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Whereas now it's like, we've got 3 new units, who of these 12, 13 people wants to write them,
Back in the good old days where one of us would just take a whole banner, like, oh yeah, I'll just take the whole banner.
Literally, yeah.
A lot of the stuff that I've written for units, and same with Linnea here, over time it's been written out because when skill inheritance came into the game, where you had to go back through everything and do it all again.
Oh.
And I think that was the point. That was the point when Nick said, "Okay, I'm going to hire some more people to do this because these poor boys are."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's just people passionate about the game. I think most of us have played Fire Emblem games in the past before
Heroes.
Heroes.
I'm a huge fan of the series.
Actually, I got a confession I want to put out right now. The reason I can stay free to play and I can have about 600 orbs at any given time is because I actually haven't played that many Fire Emblem games.
I know where you're going with this.
And so I don't see a character and think I need it.
You have no attachment to any of them, so you're just like, ooh, this one's got great stats, I'll roll for them.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's the secret. I started with... Is it Shadow Dragon on the DS? Is that what New Mystery? What's that one?
Yeah, I think that one's considered to be not so good by most people. I haven't personally played it, but...
Yeah, that's the first one I played, and I played Awakening, and I played, Blazing Blade.
Yeah, Blazing Blade. I know that you have a Lynn avatar on Reddit, so...
Not for long.
Not for long?
No,
Not for
wait.
long?
When this goes up, I won't have that Lynn avatar. I've been wanting to change that avatar for so long, and I only picked Lynn because when the game first came out, we only had like 10 flares. So I just picked one, and then I never changed it. And now we got a lot of flares that I kind of want to change to literally anyone else.
By the time you record the next podcast, you better have played Sacred Stones. I better see an Ephraim flare there. I swear to God.
Okay, so I guarantee that's not going to happen.
That's ridiculous, Luna. If he plays Sacred Stones, he's clearly going to have an Amelia flare.
Yeah.
Actually, the loot flares, can you... Like, when loot hits, the loot flares are all going to come out. I had no idea she was such a popular character until I saw people posting about her.
She's a meme, dude. You didn't know?
I had no idea.
Oh, wait, hang on, Frobro. You said you've played Blazing Blade, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know Dorcas then?
Yes, I do.
Speaking of meme characters, alright, no, we've derailed this so far.
Okay, back on topic.
Yeah,
let's talk about you guys' tier list you guys recently published to the site.
Yeah, so we put out an update yesterday, and confession, I put out these updates usually late in the evening, which is a horrible idea because it means people are saying, oh, why did you do this? And my brain is mush. But yeah, the most recent update we put out is pretty much placements for the Dauntless Crimean